So when I look at Obama, he had an opportunity, but he wasn't raised with a black American. So he don't connect with us. He don't relate to us because he's not a black American. He come from an African man who had a baby with a white woman overseas and raised by his white racist granddaddy and his loving white grandmama. He grew up throughout school dating white women. Like, who you date, your mama? Michelle was a political move for him.
You think so?
He would never got elected had he had a white woman. That's why Kamala couldn't get elected. Ain't nobody vote for no black woman with no white man coming from our culture. Each with their own kind. If you want to lead us, each with their own kind. White America would never pick a white. Why you think that boy got kicked out of England with that black woman? You gonna come bring this to our bloodline? Nah. Hell nah, man. That's why mama and them said you don't go over there and have no baby with them people.
All right, let's go. You guys know how I feel about Charleston White. Make sure y'all can hear me. Let's go.
Really love American and love humans and can appreciate life after all the destruction and disasters they done seen done upon earth based on mankind, and they go live nature-free people like Tarzan.
Who's evil today? If you were to
live Americans who really love America, conquer all. There'll be a small group of Americans who really love American and love humans and can appreciate life after all the destruction and disasters they done seen done upon earth based on mankind, and they go live nature-free people like Tarzan.
Who's evil today? If you were to say evil, where's evil coming from?
The Bible says, and I'm just saying what's been quoted, evil exists in high places. High places and high principalities. Evil don't exist among poor people.
What?
But some of the most evil things appear to happen down off in poverty. Nah, that ain't evil. Those are conditions and circumstances that have been created not by your choice. Evil exists at the top. Evil gets to decide which military drop bombs. That's evil.
Ooh.
The destruction and disaster that these men can cause, and they never touch a battlefield, that's evil. They're sending other people's children, that's evil. If they had to send theirs, they'll think about going to war. If they had to put on a uniform like General George Washington did, get on the goddamn horse and fight with these soldiers, Trump, all of them, they'll stop wars. Now, Putin is the only one that's capable and has the wherewithal to be a soldier. That's why I respect him and I love him. So when I heard Trump and all these other weak politicians talking to a real killer like this man done killed people. Y'all ain't never killed him. Y'all been killing Durham. And he killed callously, cold hard. Them the leaders we need.
Killers?
For the nation. You got to kill the military. Your generals are killers. You train children to kill. Why can I... Commander-in-chief of our military be a killer? We need killers running as commander-in-chief. Let the president be vice president, but let a commander-in-chief be a military motherfucker to run this country and lead this country.
This is how it was for a long time.
I know history, and that was great America. Great America.
Meaning, when I say how it was, commander-in-chief was somebody that was in the military. Commander-in-chief.
I thought that's what they meant.
Yeah. Interesting. So you're saying you would prefer a leader at the top?
The sniper over in Iraq.
Bro, this guy's just spitting bars. I gotta make sure I got that as a clip. Guys, did you guys just hear that? Bro, he just went in.
Not by your choice. If they had to send theirs, they'll think about going to war. If they had to put on a uniform like General George Washington did, get on the goddamn horse and fight with these soldiers, Trump, all of them, they'll stop wars. Now, Putin is the only one that's capable and has the wherewithal to be a soldier. That's why I respect him and I love him. So when I heard Trump and all these other weak politicians talking to a real killer like this man done killed people. Y'all ain't never killed him. Y'all been killing Durham. And he killed callously, cold hard. Them the leaders we need.
Killers?
For the nation. You got to kill the military.
Woo.
I would prefer him, a person like him, that done went over there and fought for this country, killed for this country, lost buddies that died for this country, and come over here and tell us what's best for this country.
You'd rather have that sniper be the president than who we have today?
Yeah. Because he can't lead by himself. He has advisors. He has a cabinet. So he has men, but yeah, you need a soldier in the White House. You don't need a politician. Let your politician stay in Congress, but your president's supposed to be a soldier. You see what that African president is doing over there, that young brother? That's the kind of, he's a soldier. He's the commander-in-chief. Why do you got a Wall Street boy up there with a wig on? You need a lieutenant or a captain with a bald spot in his head, don't give a damn about a toupee. But he died for this country because he done served it, he done put years in it, he done trained and raised this his country. This ain't country, man. Our military supposed to be our presidents and politicians and shit. Man, they go and fight, lose legs and limbs and come over here and suffer without a voice. For politicians to dictate to them and they gonna die, man, no. Should nobody be able to dictate to a soldier who done put his life down on the line? And everybody should handle them with care.
So you prefer Putin over who we have here?
Yeah.
Tell me what you like about Putin.
I like Putin because everybody ain't in Russia. I like Kim Jong-un because everybody ain't in North Korea. North Korea is about North Korea. Russia is about Russian. America is not about Americans.
America's about what?
Other people's interests. That's why we send money over there. That's why they can come over here and get loans that the average American citizen can't get credit loans. They can come over here and get rights that your blacks have never gotten. You got an Asian hate bill. How that happened? For your black people got them some kind of bill that protects them because they're the #1 people who die of gun violence. Ever see some kind of protection around black people because they are dying at a rate almost like the pandemic.
What's the top cause of blacks dying?
Poverty, single-parent homes, and the culture. So I wouldn't say the culture. We have a subculture that has superseded our culture. It's a subculture that have superseded the original culture of black people.
Tell me more.
Black people have always pursued education to get out. It was never about sports. So now you got a sports guy who can have an ability to get his education, but he'll leave soon just to go get the money and be broke 5 years after he leaves, statistically-wise, without the education. Guess what? He ended up in prison. The single-parent motherhood is the #1 tool and detriment against the black community. It's not the absent father. The absent father is not around. How can he have an impact? His absence does. But he's more impacted what he sees his mother does and what man she brings in and out the life. How she treats him. So most guys who've been mistreated by their mother grow up to mistreat women. They don't grow up, they fight men. That's the issue they got with dad. But it's a lot of guys got issues with dad and mother because they had a neglectful mother. So he extremely violent. And there's no Boy Scouts program. There's no early childhood training to teach emotional intelligence. Mama frustrated. So what typically does a single mother does? When everything is going good and going great, she don't spank the kids as much. Let a new man come into her life, she's a lot more loving and kind. Let things go bad, she's more frustrated, she's angry. You know, so now you get the emotional response. So now she whooping you because how she feel, not off teaching you discipline and correction. Now it's about how, so she's taking it out on the kids. So most guys were abused. Most guys, when we see these violent people, and I've worked on many cases, murder cases, assisting criminal defense mitigation specialists. What I come to find out, most of these violent guys have been sexually abused. How gangster you think he is? Yeah, most of these, that's where the violence comes from. They're hiding behind extreme violence and aggression. But if he don't get the death penalty, they trying to kill him, he won't ever admit to it. So when you start learning mitigating factors about certain cases, you start to see a parallel and a correlation to sexual abuse, physical abuse, child neglect, and a mother. The mother created Jeffrey Dahmer. It wasn't the father. The mothers create these cold-hearted, callous, seem-to-be children that's coming out of the community. The mother creates that. She gives him the anger. Matter of fact, she gives him the fuel for the abandonment to turn into anger. Because he never heard nothing good about a black man. When he turned on television, a black man had been killed. He watched a Tyler Perry movie, fucked up black man. Everything is so he a little boy trying to reflect So he get his weight up with his hate, and he pay everybody back when he's bigger.
Charleston, how did the single mother happen? Like, if you look back and say, well, it happened after this.
White feminism, white lesbian bitches. Sorry to call y'all bitches, but you get the picture. Yeah, they came and fucked up America's, they fucked up the ecosystem. They say there's plenty of fish in the sea. It ain't no more since feminism. Now you got women want to play quarterback against Tom Brady. Ain't never been the case. Man, I grew up watching Leave It to Beaver. His mama in the house. Now you got high divorce rates from extramarital affairs because you have men and women all in the workplace together. Who fuck more than coworkers? High school people and coworkers. You got a woman at home, every woman got a work boyfriend. She might not be sleeping with him, but they have an emotional attachment. They go out together. She say that's her friend, but they secretly like it. That's her work boyfriend because she never get to see his flaws. Mm-hmm. She see him dressed up every day, smell good, so this is her ideal man in her mind. She got an internet boyfriend, somebody she like his pictures all the time. A person she listen to. We watching ass and titties. She want to hear something to validate her. Most of us are too busy to validate her emotions. It's not a man's job to validate your emotions. Look in the mirror and validate them yourself so you can come out and be what I need you to be. So the single parent mother home came from feminism. I don't need no man. You got a deal though. Even when y'all get together, y'all can't have the best pleasure without that man's log.
That man's log is very powerful.
You got
That's it.
So our women separated from us. They got rights in women's suffrage, 1920. They demanded they demanded to be by themselves. Fought for it.
Fought for it,
yeah. Now they say they can't find a good man.
Yeah.
Feminism takes away good men.
Okay, so political.
Patrick Bet-David is just like, this guy's phenomenal. He's phenomenal.
You got Trump, you got Obama. What do you think about Obama? How much did Obama do for the black community?
Nothing.
You don't think he did a lot of good for the black community?
He didn't do nothing for
He didn't change your life positively, like.
He changed.
But he's black.
He spent 8 years. He spent 8 years giving the homosexual community all of our civil rights. We still need a little bit more. So Dr. King and them fight wasn't for integration. It wasn't really to take the Jim Crow signs down. The initial fight, and it lasted for a while, the initial fight was equal rights and equal protection under the law. The Asians now have equal rights and equal protection because they have an Asian hate bill. You can't do nothing to Asian. The Jews, very well protected. Black Americans, not so. So when I look at Obama, he had an opportunity, but he wasn't raised with a black American. So he don't connect with us. He don't relate to us because he's not a black American. He come from an African man who had a baby with a white woman overseas and raised by his white racist granddaddy and his loving white grandmama. He grew up at school dating white women. Like, who you date, your mama? Michelle was a political move for him.
You think so?
He would never got elected had he had a white woman. That's why Kamala couldn't get elected. Ain't nobody vote for no black woman with no white man coming from our culture. Each with their own kind. If you want to lead us, each with their own kind. White America would never pick a white. Why you think that boy got kicked out of England with that black woman? You gonna come bring this to our bloodline? Nah, man. That's why mama and them said you don't go over there and have no baby with them people. You stay over here. Red birds and blue birds don't fly together, but they both birds. Each with their own kind. You can't be mad about that. So Obama could not relate to the black American struggle coming from the N-I-G-G-E-R slave. He's not a seed of a slave. So why would he cry with us? He wouldn't cry with his people, homosexuals.
Those are his people.
Them his people.
What do you?
Man, them his people.
Stop.
You saw what he, man, listen.
You think?
Yeah, he gave them the world. Yeah, them his people. How you recognize your kind? By their actions. Homosexuals got actions. That's how you know they're homosexuals. He with his kind.
You're saying Barack Obama's gay.
I'm speculating.
What caused
Based
you
on
to-
his mannerism. He wasn't tough enough in the White House. George Bush was tough. Andrew Jackson was tough. Every motherfucking body was tough. Except him. Get along, go along kind of. Man, we don't need no president to get along and go along. We damn near need a dictator. So, nah, man, I'm...
Yo, Patrick Ben Davis just like, yo, this guy is just, yo, Charleston. Oh my goodness.
Trump all day because America needed something that it hadn't. So, nah, man, I'm Trump all day because America needed something that it had never had. They needed somebody that wasn't a politician. Couldn't get a soldier. Shit, we got a con man. This man done played all kind of roles. He done been in every role. He done been in every face of every ethnicity in every culture from what, the 60s to now. From being on Apprentice to dibbling and dabbling with all the hip-hops, Don King, Mike Tyson, Michael. So, man, this man is a black icon to us.
Oh, you're calling not a con man. What do you call a chameleon? Chameleon.
Let me just break this down. A con man is not a crook. A con man is a short term for a confidence man.
Ah, I got what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, they just
you
turn
need
into
somebody-
con. A confidence man.
But even though he's never been in a fight before, you're okay with that. He's still your president.
One time I got asked, could I level a house? Because I'm a confident man. Say, hell yeah, I can level that house. Took me all summer to do it. Could I do it? No, didn't know it was damn hard. Underpriced myself. But I'm a confident man, so I believe I can do anything. Man, if you mess with me, I believe I can whoop John Cena. Physically, probably not. But you can't tell this little mind. I can't. As impossible as it seems, I think I can. Man, that's what I tell myself. In any situation.
Who fed this to you as a kid? Were you ever
The
in
story-
sales?
the
Were you
books.
ever like...
No, the books, the little red caboose.
Which books?
The little red caboose about the train.
That's it.
All the stories that they tell you as a kid. So, man, I had toys, but I read books because it was a form of traveling as a kid.
This book.
Yeah, I think I can. I've been a little red caboose. So they tell you things as kids. That trick you. Sticks and stone may break my bone, but words will never hurt me. I make myself believe that.
Mm-hmm. Affirmations.
Man, so you hear sayings and folklores and things that you hold on throughout life from wise people.
Yeah.
There's many stories that children can get out of these kind of books, but now they got gay stuff in books, so kids can't get this kind of inspiration and motivation when they feel like the little bitty red caboose.
Did you see the video that's they posted on World Star? Two gay couple girls are at Barnes & Noble and they see the books they have for kids. Have you seen this?
Yeah,
The Gay BC?
That's why I brought that up.
You ever read the Gay BC?
I've never. Yeah. So I was a kid when the book fair came to school. This was like birthday day for me. My mama go give me $10, $12, and some lunch money. I'm gonna bypass lunch. They go get all the men. So I was an avid book reader as a kid because in school back in my day, if you couldn't turn a backflip in recess, if you couldn't play sports be athletically inclined, you had to be smart. You ain't nothing in the popular crowd. So yeah, my intelligence have always been a tool for me to use to connect with other people.
Good for you. I mean, that mindset of yours, that's it's a unique mindset. And it's good to see that. Rob, if you can go to World Star's Instagram account, I just want to show
this guy was distracted by that.
because I wonder what he thinks about it when you see this. If you go on the World Star, there's a couple literally at Barnes & Noble, and then while they're there, they see all the gay books for kids.
Right here.
Yeah, go ahead, play this clip. I think Charleston's gonna like it. Can't hear it.
Barnes & Nobles, and there's a kids book section, a gay kids book section, and this shit is crazy. Look at this. Okay, there's the gay BCs, right? Bye-bye binary.
For kids.
Bye-bye binary with a mohawk on a baby. Gay BCs, you're not ready. Can you hold this? Okay. What?
This is what you call marketing. This is marketing. Hey, marketing is so powerful.
A is for arrow and ace. B is for bi. This is crazy. We're gay, but this is crazy.
Indoctrination
What?
starts
For
in the
a baby?
classroom.
Pause right there, buddy.
Indoctrination starts in the classroom. School is not at school. Your children are being indoctrinated. Education is in the home. Your children are not being educated. They're being programmed and propagated by this, thanks to Barack Obama and Joe Biden. One of the first things that Joe Biden did when he became president is he took a transgender male and put them over our human and health department. Fuck is wrong with him? Man, I don't bash nobody.
You don't think that's normal? Like, this person looks normal. You don't think Rachel Levine looks like a normal person?
That look like Sergeant Dick Van Dyke. That's Sergeant Dick Van Dyke. You can't make me believe that ain't... Hey, stop. You can't make me believe that ain't no real Sarge. Man, that's a weenie. You think... Man...
Some find that attractive.
Say, listen, that's why Ukraine need help. That's why Ukraine need help. They elected a actor fighting against a real warrior. That ain't no fuck, man, ain't no warrior. They been sucking on the Navy boat.
You think Rachel's been sucking on the
Man,
Navy
you know
boat?
if she dressed like that, she up. You don't get like that without sucking, rubbing fur together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's man now. Listen, the worst thing we could have done to our military is don't ask, don't tell. Now, we asking, and you tell us. Because we don't need y'all out on that battlefield. We need y'all sexually frustrated. After blowing up shit, we don't need y'all nuts on flat. Hugging each other. So no, you don't get into this military. Get a gay military to work with the National Guard, passing out food and water bags. But them overseas motherfuckers should not be gay. The Russian military ain't gay. China military ain't gay. Man, we got some shit on our hands to fight. We don't need that. That should be a home ec teacher. Put home ec back in schools and let them teach home ec. As a man.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
As a man, though. Just call him Mr. Levine. Or say him.
He wants you to call him her.
Man.
That's what,
My mama told me. She said...
All right, guys. We're going to have to come back to this. I'm sorry. This is just gold, bro. I have to make 25 videos out of this because Charleston White's amazing.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're going to love that one.